Welcome back to the JSFL, and we're here with re-signing day, as we'll see what teams and what players re-sign, as will be randomized by things I have on how likely the player to come back. So the highest thing is a 3/4 chance of coming back. So players like Teps, obviously a two-time champ would want to come back, so there's a 3/4 chance of coming back. But you never know if drama around the league. Some players could have beef, but that's kind of the side with the randomness. So here we go. Businessman re-signing. Evan Flats, a 1/3 chance of coming back. Maybe wants to start for a better team, or not start, but to be a backup for a better team, as some teams need better backups. So these are what I'm going to be picking between these coffee things. This side with the blue on top, that's going to be they re-sign, and this stuff with the brown means they don't re-sign. So re-sign, don't re-sign. So 1/3 chance of coming back. So we're going to have two browns in there and one blue. Two browns, one blue. All right. Here you go. Here are the three. Nothing else in the bowl. I hope you guys trust me with that. But here we go. I'll look at you guys so I make sure I'm not cheating. And Evan Flats is not going to re-sign. Evan Flats is gone from New York. So Evan Flats has hit the market. Owen Falk, the wide receiver. He has a 1/2 chance of coming back, so we're going to take a brown one out of the mix now, so he's 1/2. Doesn't really matter. Falk, he's not that great of a receiver. Won't get a starting spot on any team. But he is going to... Owen Falk coming back to New York. So he is off the free agent market. Ken Jones, the guard. He has a 1/2 chance of coming back, so we got both our things in here still. Empty bowl. And Ken Jones, the guard for New York, is coming back. Ken Jones is back. And now our final player, Robbie Reeds, the defensive tackle, with a 3/4 chance of coming back. So we're going to add two of these blue ones because there's a high chance of him coming back. Has a nice backup spot. And he is gone. Robbie Reeds is not wanting to go to New York. So probably won't get a starting shot anywhere, but Robbie Reeds is gone. So there you go for New York. The only two to hit the market is Evan Flats and Robbie Reeds. Here we go. Now for Charlotte, we got Roger Andes. A 1/2 chance of coming back, so we're going to take out two of the blue ones. And let's get it going. The player coming back, is he coming back? It is, yes, Roger Andes back to Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. Alright, so Roger Andes off the market. Jack Knott, they did not have an interest on re-signing Jack Knott, so they're going to let him go to free agency. Some teams he didn't have enough money to sign him back. I think they just wanted to save money. I don't know. But maybe they'll re-sign him, who knows. But they didn't have interest in Jack Knott or Carl Cox, so let both their tight ends go for some reason. Oh, shoot, I'm not supposed to erase them. So Jack Knott and Carl Cox are leaving. Then, no interest in re-signing Rick Red, the backup tackle. John Joseph, a 1/2 shot of coming back, so boom, boom, and empty bowl. So here is John Joseph, the Pro Bowl guard. He's coming back to Charlotte, as he is off the market. Carlos Slays, a 1/2 shot of coming back. You guys know they're both in there. Carlos Slays, the backup defensive end, is gone. He's in the market now. Now we got Gerald Lush, the defensive tackle, who still has a starting spot. There's a 3/4 shot of him coming back, so we're going to add two blues. And we'll see if he comes back. And Gerald Lush is gone. Gerald Lush wants to test that market. So there you go. Jack Knott, Carl Cox, Rick Red, Carlos Slays, and Gerald Lush leaving the backs. Alright, now we got that Atlanta Predators. And this is going to be the last one before we take a little break. But yeah. Trevor Cantor, a 3/4 shot come back. We already got the things in here. Let's go. And Trevor Cantor is coming back to Atlanta. There you go. for Trevor Cancer. Eric Shady now a 2/3 shot of coming back. So we take out just one of these things. See if Eric Shady comes back to the Predators. And Shady is back on Atlanta. So he resigns with the Predators, and he is a Predator once again. Kubert, a 1/2 shot of him coming back, so we take out another blue one. Got 2 in here. See, 2 in the bowl. That's it. As Israel Kubert, I think he was a Pro Bowler, is gone. He leaves Atlanta. So that's not good for that already struggling offensive line. Mitch Hazard, they had no interest in bringing this backup center back. Oh, wait, no. He's in the backup, I don't think. Nick Wentz, they didn't want to bring the guard back. Peyton Weddis, a 1/3 chance of staying, so we're going to bring in another bad one. He doesn't know if he wants to stay in Atlanta or not, but there's still, it's not 1/4, it's 1/3, so he wasn't completely wanting to leave. But Peyton Weddis, a big part in this defense is staying in Atlanta. Peyton Weddis decides to stay for 4 years, the most of his youth. Because once these rookies get out that deal, it's do they want to stay or do they want to go? And Weddis is going to stay being a beast up the middle for the Predators for a while. So, big time decision here by Peyton Weddis. And here's Philip Fagg, same option for him. I think he's on the same contract too. I'm not sure though. And Philip Fagg is gone. Fagg is gone. See that? Philip Fagg doesn't stay, but at least we got Peyton Weddis. I know it's going to help our defense. Okay, now we got Andy Sandoval, 1/4, so I guess he really doesn't want to stay. So here is one more bad to the pile, unless there's something really good connection, but I don't know if Sandoval's going to stay. It's his rookie contract, so he'd be staying a lot of time here if he signed back. And Sandoval is going to stay. Andy Sandoval is going to stay an Atlanta Predator. A lot of people stay in Atlanta. Kind of surprising, but see. 3/4 for Adam Carr, so he really wants to stay. So we'll take out 2 brown, and we'll put in 2 blue. And this is our last one before we take a little break. And Adam Carson is going to stay an Atlanta Predator. Whoop. And we got one more, actually. I forgot. So we got Josh Carls, a 1/3 chance of him staying. So we take out... we take out 2 blues, add 1 brown. Yep. Okay. Last one. Josh Carls is our secondary stay alive. And Josh Carls is going to stay an Atlanta Predator. He's getting to his older stages, but he wants to try to help Atlanta win. And we'll be back in a few moments. Alright, we're back, and now after East, we got some pretty good free agents. Let's go over to top 5, in my opinion, real quick. Top 5, I'd say, no specific order. Carl Cox, Jack Knott, Israel Kubert, Philip Fagg, and Evan Flats, I'd say, are top 5. So, not too many great players coming out of East, but a few. Now we go to South, and this is where there are quite a few free agents. So, first off, we have the big one, Seth Skies, a 3/4 shot of him coming back. He wants to play in New Orleans to finish off their career. But does he, though? Is there any drama? We got... Oh, oops, I'm putting in the wrong ones. We got... Put in 2 more blues, as we have already 1 in there, and then 1 black. Or 1 brown. So here's the 3, and then the 1. Boom. Alright. Here we go, and Seth Skies is a New Orleans musician. He is staying in New Orleans to finish off their career. No plot twist. Skies, New Orleans. It just makes sense, man. He says 2 more years in New Orleans, because when you get older, you have 2 more years on each contract. 1/4 shot of Leonard Roy coming back, so he wants to probably leave, and that's fair. He's a really good running back, and he's behind Owen Castles, who's just a little bit better running back. We took out 2, put in 2. Let's go. And he decides to, wow, Leonard Roy staying in New Orleans. Boom. Isn't that a twist? You know what? I have an idea for Roy. I'm going to try it, and I'll see how it works, but Leonard Roy might have something soon. I took out a blue, I don't know why. So Leonard Roy stays too. Now we got Jesse Flowers off his rookie contract. Does he want to spend his youth in New Orleans? A 3/4 shot of him doing so. So Pretty high for New Orleans. Boom. And then one more. So we have both 4. And then here we go. And Jesse Flowers is a New Orleans musician. Everyone's coming back to New Orleans. And that's good for the musicians. And they can just add on to free agency. But there's still 2 more that they really want. Jamal Saul they didn't want, so he's going to free agency, by the way. Just put that one out there. Barrett Mathias, the 3-4 shot of him coming back. So we have everything already in there for 3-4. Let's go. And Barrett Mathias, the guard, is... Whoops. Dropped it. Oh, wow. Mathias is gone. A little bit of unluckiness dropping down on the ground there. But Barrett Mathias doesn't want to play for the musicians anymore. They're the best in the regular season, but he doesn't want to be part of that New Orleans team. And yeah, I guess he wants to play for a different team. Joseph Davis, 2/3 shot of him coming back. So he wants to come back a lot. Well, not as much as most people, but he wants to come back 2/3, so we just take out one of the blues. So there's 2 blue, 1 brown. Let's go. Will Joseph Davis stay a New Orleans musician? Yes. Joseph Davis staying in New Orleans. So the only ones leaving New Orleans is Jamal Saul and Barrett Mathias. Okay, now we got the Houston second runner-up enforcers. Here we go. Alfred Norris, a 3-4 shot of him coming back. So we add 1 more blue into there. He's the starter. On some teams he wouldn't be the starter, so I don't know why he wouldn't want to come back. And Alfred Norris is staying in Houston. So he stays, no surprise there. Now Ted Evans, interesting shot. We'll see if he comes back. 2/3 shots, so we just take out 1 blue. And Ted Evans is going to stay Houston. So their running back tandem still good. Evans does get carries, so he's got to be thankful for that. And he does really well in Houston, so I'm glad those 2 are staying together. Now we got Malcolm Perry, 2/3 shot of him coming back, so same thing. The Pro Bowl guard is not going to stay in Houston. He is gone, and he goes to free agency. Maybe didn't want the contract. Maybe didn't get the contract he thought he deserved, and he's gone. Mel Dexter now is a 1/2, so we take out a blue, and it's just 1-on-1 now. Take out a blue. Here we go. And he's staying in Houston. So Mel Dexter stays as an enforcer. Now we got Mickey Keel. No interest in signing the defensive tackle. They already have Conan DeJesus, and they're probably going to get one of the draft or free agency, I'd assume. Elijah Shackelford, a 3-4 shot of him coming back, so we add 2 blue. Shackelford, who did give up that game-winning play, but he's still a really good corner. He is going to stay in Houston. So, Elijah Shackelford back to the enforcers. And 3-4 shot for John Reed coming back, as he is going to stay in Houston. The secondary sticking together. And not too many big guys leaving yet. And a 1/2 shot for Raymond Mitchell. So he could leave, he could stay. I don't think he's going to be the starter next year over the good rookie Shaquille Saad. He really helped his stock. And plus he's pretty close to Raymond Mitchell. Mitchell's getting older, so we'll see if he stays. 1/2 shot. Mitchell is going to stay in Houston. So Houston only loses Malcolm Perry and Mickey Keel, as Raymond Mitchell decides to keep it in Houston. Now we get to Kansas City. Joe Parker, they did not have an interest in him as the backup. Maybe it's because he lost them the championship, but who knows. Tracy Davis, a 1/2, so we already have 1/2 already. Let's see if Tracy Davis stays in Kansas City. A big-time receiver is gone. Tracy Davis is on the market, folks. Big receiver on. And so Tracy Davis is gone. Now Thomas Wagner, 3-4 shot of him coming back. Should come back. He gets a lot of snaps in Kansas City. He gets a lot of production in the slot because he's going to slot receiver. But who knows if Tracy Davis is gone now. So 2 blue. Let's see if Wagner stays. And Thomas Wagner is gone from Kansas City. So 2 big receivers from Kansas City. And this offense, this team just struggling since they hit the JSFL championship now from free agents. 2/3 of Terry Neal staying with Houston. So we just take out 1 blue. They Can't lose anymore, man. And Terry Neal. Gone! From Kansas City. Oh, my. I swear it's not rigged. Oh, my God. Edgar Johnson, a 1/2 shot, so we even take out another blue. Edgar Johnson, one of the best guards in the league. And he is staying in Kansas City. So, of course, the one that had the least amount of chance of staying in Kansas City is actually going to stay in Kansas City. Now we have Craig Snyder, same situation. And Craig Snyder is staying in Kansas City. So they're keeping most of this line together at least. Hollis Dugan, they didn't have a chance in bringing him back. 2/3 shot of bringing Eddie Stocks back. So we bring a blue in. And Eddie Stocks is gone. Another one falling to the dust for Kansas City. Okay, Roland Murray, a 3/4 shot of him coming back. What we got here? All right, we need one more blue. And let's see if Murray stays. They traded for him last offseason. And he's staying in Kansas City. Trying to help that struggling secondary. And now we have one more person in the secondary. 1/2 shot for Sean Martinez to stay. So 50-50. They're taking out 2 blues. Let's see. Does Sean Martinez stay and stay most of his youth in Kansas City? And he stays in the wind. So, there you go. They lose Joe Parker, Tracy Davis, Tommy Wagner, Terry Neal, and Eddie Stocks and Hollis Dugan. So, there you go for Kansas City. Now we got Phoenix. And this is where there's a lot of free agents. So, let's just go over the people they couldn't sign back. And they wanted to, but they just couldn't. DJ Drake, the tackle, they couldn't sign back. Daryl Schott, who did a lot for them in the playoffs and in the season, they didn't sign back. And Alfred Ford, they couldn't sign back. So, most of these guys wanted to come back, though. So, here's a 3/4 shot for Brian Tepps. Does the rookie, 2-time JSFL champion, leave or return? 3/4 of him coming back. Here are the 2. Is there any drama in Phoenix? Will he hit the market? And he stays in Phoenix. Will spend his youth as a Gila Monster. I would have been absolutely shocked if he didn't want to come back. 3/4 for Julio Jokes. Will he do the same? But I don't think Julio Jokes is a rookie, so less of a contract. Julio Jokes stays in Phoenix. And no surprise there. See if there's any drama. Here's Hank Whoop, 3/4 shot of him coming back. As Hank Whoop gonna stay in Phoenix. They're signing everyone back. And that's what they have to do with losing all those people. A 1/2 shot for Neil Mendoza to stay back. So one of their guys that didn't contribute as much, but he was really good in the playoffs. So 1/2, take out a blue, and then in the bowl we got brown and blue, and the bowl's empty. There you go. 1/2 was Neil Mendoza stay back. He was really good in the Week 12 game. And no, Neil Mendoza is going to hit the market. So a lesser of a receiver, but he's still a good one. He made some plays we saw in the season. A decent contributor to that Gila Monster offense. Jake Reed, who went crazy in the playoffs. A 2/3 shot of him coming back, so we're adding a blue. See if he stays. He might be mad at Phoenix, though, because they didn't give him a shot in the season. And Jake Reed is gone from Phoenix. Was the MVP of the JSL Championship, but he is leaving the Gila Monsters. Doesn't mean they can't sign him back in free agency, but they have to compete now. As Jake Reed leaves Phoenix. DJ Drake's gone. Riley Kopp, they didn't have interest in signing back. Daryl Schott, no Corey Randell, they didn't want to sign him back. Jordan Jackson, they already signed back. So, race him. Byron Baxter, 3/4 shot of him coming back. So we got 2 of these already. 1 of these. Now we had 1 more. Does Byron Baxter, the best corner in the league, come back? And Byron Baxter is the biggest shock of the free agency. Baxter is a free agent, winning twice in Phoenix, and Baxter has hit the market, folks. He's trying to get a payday. I mean, with all the people that they had to resign, maybe they didn't have enough money for Baxter. But really, where is he going to sign? That's the real big question. He'll be put in the free agent pool, so if you don't like what you got, you get to go into the pool, and you don't get to choose where you go, though. That's in the lottery, man. 2/3 for Carlos Young, so we take out 1 blue. Here we go, Carlos Young, their second best corner. Now they're first, I guess, if he stands back. And he stays. So fortunate enough for Phoenix that he stays, but now they lose Byron Baxter and Alfred Ford. That's really bad. 3/4 for Dexter Sex. Can they at least keep their safety? That's big need for them. Well, not a big need, but they kind of need to keep him at this point with all the losses they're facing. 3/4. Okay. One more. Blue. And here we go. Dexter Sex. As he stays in Phoenix. So Dexter Sex staying a Phoenix Gale Monster. Trying to do the best for that team he can. But some big losses. Neil Mendoza, Jake Reed, DJ Drake, Riley Cobb, Daryl Schott, Corey Randall, Byron Baxter, and Alfred Ford all leaving the Gale Monsters after winning a championship. I don't know, man. Big losses. Now we got LA. I think this is the lowest amount of free agents any teams had. They only have 3. Bill Sanders, 2/3 of him coming back, so we just take out 1 blue. And Bill Sanders, the 3rd string running back, is staying in LA. So he's staying as a Earthquake. Now Matthew Walker, 1/2 shot of him coming back. Interesting free agent, to say the least. We take out 1 blue. 1-on-1, 50% chances Walker stay at LA Earthquake. They already have a small need at receiver. And it stays small. Matthew Walker signs back. And can they get their final free agent? He's really coming on. It's Benjamin Jones. 2/3 shot of him coming back. They're trying to build a D-line there in LA, and this would be a key piece into keeping it. And Benjamin Jones is leaving LA, trying to get a different contract. So Benjamin Jones hits the market. And now the only really good guy left, it's Roland Lemus, Steve Stewart, who's a 66 overall now for regression. And who's the other guy? Steven Taylor, who's 74 overall now with regression. So this D-line needs to be rebuilt this offseason. Seattle now. They have some pretty big free agents. No interest in resigning Henry Harris. Dallas Crawford, 3/4 shot of him coming back. Let's see if he signs back or we have more controversy. And Crawford is staying in Seattle. So big pickup for that team. Jordan Penna, no interest. Boyce Ainsworth, no interest. Ernest Coleman, a 2/3 shot of him coming back. Here's the blue taken out. 2/3 shot. Coleman. As he stays in Seattle. Ernest Coleman staying in Seattle. And Sheldon Lee, a 3/4 shot, so even more interest for Sheldon Lee. He wants to stay in that Seattle team. Really good team. And he is going to stay in Seattle. So most people staying in Seattle because it's a really good team. And now Bruce Goodman. So he might be getting replaced this offseason, probably. 2/3 shot of him coming back. He does like Seattle, though, so we're going to take out 1 blue. See it there? I'm hoping you guys can see this. I'm pretty sure you can. And Goodman is staying in Seattle again. So everyone that they wanted to resign, they resigned. So pretty good job by Seattle, and they can add on to this already stacked team in the offseason. So Minneapolis now, Wilbur Lamb, one of the last big receivers left. How many big receivers we got left? 1, 2. 2 receivers left. It's Wilbur Lamb and Hugh Brooks. So big receivers, though. Can they keep them? A 3/4 shot. Lamb coming back. He likes Dackerson. He likes that Minneapolis culture. Can you stay back? Oh, I didn't show you, but it is blue. Lamb is staying in Minneapolis. So I don't know what kind of deal it is. I can't remember, but he stays a Fisher. Lowell Snyder, big tight end. Will he stay? 3/4 shot. He's been good for Minneapolis, a solid tight end to say the least. And he stays a Fisher. They're slowly building a good team there in Minneapolis. See if they get better this year. No interest in resigning Ramiro Murphy, the backup guard. Mitchell Phelps, a 3/4 shot. I was kind of surprised with how much these people really wanted to come back to Minneapolis. But yeah, I guess they like the culture. There's something about Minneapolis, I guess, then. And Mitchell Phelps staying. Wow, they're getting all these people. And Lawrence Freeman, a 3-4 shot of him coming back, so let's go one more time. Lawrence Freeman has a starting spot right now. He might still have it after free agency. We'll see. But he's staying in Minneapolis. So they wanted everyone they wanted. They got back besides Ramiro Murphy because they didn't want him. So, yeah. Now we get to the power, and Steve Watts, 1/4 shot of him coming back. He didn't want to come back because he thinks he needs a starting role. And that's fair. He's a really good running back, just like Leonard Roy. But Leonard Roy signed back, so we'll see about Steve Watts. And Watts is back somehow, as the two best possible running backs to leave are staying in their respective teams. So Watts staying as the backup to Taylor Little. So, alright, this is a respectable decision. Wants to be on a great team. Hugh Brooks, 3/4 shot of him coming back. So now we take out 2. And we add 2. So big shot of Hugh Brooks coming back. Let's see. And Hugh Brooks stays at the Detroit Power. As that was the last big time receiver. As now we got Herbert Kelly, 3/4 shot of him coming back. Pro Bowl center is staying in Power. Staying in Detroit. Angel Parks, 1/2 shot of him coming back. He's been the weak side of this offensive line for the last 2 years. We'll see if he wants to come back as a possible option. Do I have 2? Okay, I thought I only had 1. And he is staying in Detroit. So we'll see what they do with Parks. William Torres, a 2/3 shot of him coming back. So we add a blue. See if the regressing edge rusher is going to stay in Detroit. Didn't regress too hard. Still a really good player. And he's gone. William Torres hits the market again for the 2nd straight year. And we'll see where he lands. That's really interesting. So they can't keep Bull, as they didn't want to sign Terrence Chandler or Elias Moss. So there is the leave for Detroit. William Torres, Terrence Chandler, and Elias Moss leave Detroit. And our final team, the Cleveland Pirates, 3/4 shot of Jefferson staying. Most of these guys are 3/4 because most of them are bad that they want to stay. So, oops, that's the wrong one. We just add, boom. Here we go. And Emilio Jefferson, the fullback, is staying in Cleveland. Or, well, now Cincinnati. So I should start calling them Cincinnati. So, there you go. Cincinnati. He's going to Cincinnati. Perry Webb, same shot, 3/4. Wasn't actually as bad as his overall says he was. Perry Webb gone. So he wants a better spot. And Perry Webb's gone out of Cleveland. 3/4 shots for Joshua Todd. 2nd-year edge rusher. He's been okay. Not the greatest spot, though. It's a great spot on a weak defensive front. And he's gone. Joshua Todd. Interesting move. I don't know where else he's going to get a place, but he is out of here. Al Macy didn't have an interest in signing back. Don Pagan, 3/4 shot of him coming back. We'll see if he signs. As he regressed big time this year. He's gone. Gone out of Cincinnati. Don Pagan, I don't know where he's going to sign. I don't think he's going to get a starter out anywhere. Ben Mullins, 1/2 shot of him coming back. He wants a different spot. He regressed pretty decently. He used to be the best corner on the team. Now he's the 3rd best, so I think he's in like an 81 overall, so you'll have a decent corner if you get him. Like a team like Kansas City could see him going. And Ben Mullins is staying in Cleveland. I mean, well, Cincinnati, Cleveland. It's Cleveland so far because we haven't hit year 3 yet. I guess I'll call him Cincinnati. Cincinnati. So he stays in Cincinnati as a Hound. Dustin Shelton, 1/2 shot of him coming back. He's getting better, and who knows if he wants to be on this team that kind of struggles. And he is gone. Dustin Shelton doesn't want to be part of Cincinnati, and he is leaving the Hounds. Corey Banks, a 3/4 shot of him coming back. Oh no, we had to add 2. My bad. Boom. And he is staying in Cincinnati. So Corey Banks signs back, and Wilfred Manning now 3/4 shot. Our last free agent is staying as a Hound. So there you go. I'll come back with the free agents in a second and tell you who your top board is. All right, we got the top 21 board. Yes, I've just put together the top 21 I think people would be interested in signing. So here we go. Number 21, Joshua Todd, defensive end. I'm not going to say the overalls, but you've seen tape, I guess, or seen some. Number 20, Evan Flats, running back. Number 19, Neil Mendoza, wide receiver. Number 18, Perry Webb, guard. Number 17, Carl Cox, tight end. Number 16, Jack Knott, tight end. Number 15, Malcolm Perry, guard. Number 14, Alfred Ford, cornerback. Number 13, Terry Neal, tackle. Number 12, DJ Drake, tackle. Number 11, William Torres, defensive end / linebacker. Number 10, Israel Kubert, guard. Number 9, Dustin Shellen, cornerback. Number 8, Daryl Schott, defensive end. Number 7, Thomas Wagner, wide receiver. Number 6, Benjamin Jones, defensive tackle. Number 5, Barrett Mathias, guard. Number 4, Philip Fagg, defensive tackle. Number 3, Jake Reet, tight end. Number 2, Tracy Davis, wide receiver. Number 1, Byron Baxter, defensive back or cornerback. So a really good free agent class. Some pretty good guys in here. Definitely guys that could improve the teams by a lot. I'd say, I don't know if this class is better than last year's. I can't remember really last year's, to be honest. But yeah, it's a really good class. And we'll see who wins the lottery, I guess you could say. And I'll see you guys in free agency.